I've learned that you can't treat every situation as a life and death matter, because you'll die a lot of times. Write that down.
I don't have a pencil.
Well, remember that then.
White women love black men because of the power dynamic, because white women have never had any power over men in their lives.
Who are you smashing? Because once I'm in them guts and those eyes are in the back of your head, sweetheart, buddy in my hands, what are you talking about? Oh yes, we've had no power. White women have never had power over men, and it's like, wow, just wow, boys. I had to start off with it because, real talk, she can kind of get it. I hate the nose ring situation she got going on, and she's saying absolute nonsense. At least from my perspective, I'm sure there's tons of tender dick brothers out there who, really like trip over the skin color of a chick. Like me, as far as I'm concerned, they all pink on the inside. So at least as far as I know, I've treated black exes the same way I've treated white exes, the same way I've treated yellow exes and brown exes, and like y'all all got a I'm me. I'm one dude. I'm standard definition, and guess what? Dick drive this car, not pussy. Alright? So as far as this whole power dynamic thing, I have absolutely no doubt that there are a brand of quote unquote black men, but as a descendant, straight, never had my booty hole played with black man, nah, sweetheart. I'll put it to you like this: my ex followed me across the country to remain within the realm of your boy's leadership here. So real talk, who has control over any relationship always falls down to the dynamics of that relationship. And I have no doubt there's tons of white girls out here running brothers, but my man, if you sitting there and you piping her, like, just like real talk, leg shaking, like slurring, speaking in tongue shit, like, fellas, like, who you really think, who really running shit? Anyways, continue, sweetheart.
White men in their lives have always had all the power over them. So white women have whiteness over black men. And obviously to be in any sort of like control feels good, especially when you're used to never being in control. White women feel safe with black men, not only
yeah. Have you seen our arms? Jacked. Oh, we can be. If you don't got it in the height department, you can make up for it in the the girth and width department. You can be on some big shit. Like, yeah. And that the big part of the reason why that feeling of protection is there, is because, once again, color really counts for nothing as far as I'm concerned when it comes to women. Like, they're all pink on the inside, and so it really is just femininity levels. And on average, anybody other than sisters, femininity levels are like just through the roof. And so thusly, like, yeah, once you hook up with somebody who culturally has been deemed more predatory, more animalistic, and like, you're like, yo, like, I got a beast right here. I got a savage. I ain't got to worry about shit. At least subconsciously or psychologically.
Because of the hyper-masculinity that they believe black men exhibit, but because of the whiteness and power they hold over black men.
So she's saying they, meaning, or you consider yourself brown, and thus, sweetheart, that power dynamic that you speak of is, once again, it's basic human nature. It's one that exists regardless of color, and that's what and that's the power dynamic between man and woman. Now, if you're speaking on a financial end, where she might have a 732 credit rating or something like that, and so thusly she got the bread. She might come from money. Remember my man Jody Meeks, the the guy who got the mugshot, he went and got himself a billionaire baby mama. That ended as soon as she produced a kid with him, because she was like, yo, he's just fine, I want to have a pretty baby. Like, that was literally it, yo. She went out and just brought this nigga, bro. She really did. But I can't be mad at him. We salute you, brother Meeks, over here. But yeah, that dynamic that you talk about, once again, it really is situational. All things in life, kids, remember this, is situational. But as far as stereotypes go, I can see that. But once again, we don't particularly live in that time, like those eras, like, because she's drawing from an era where, oh my goodness, like, where shame and where shame was still a thing, and honor and family honor was still a thing, and like white pride, and we gotta keep the bloodlines pure. Like, everybody sold out for the bread, man. Everybody sold out for the money, sweetheart. But I'm pretty sure, like, in extreme examples such as the billionaire and the Jody Meeks situation, I mean, yeah, you're not 100% wrong there, love.
This is why also white women can still be racist and be with black men.
I gotta be 100% honest with you guys. I've kind of encouraged a little racism when dealing with white girls. Okay, I've been on occasion, been known to really dig a few centimeters deeper when she slapped me in the face and called me a nigga. Hey, look, I can't tell you how old boy get down sometimes. I can't tell you what's going through his head, but sometimes when she gets a little racist and shit, like, she want to get that shit, like, extra hammered in, and it works. So, I'm an idiot. I really am.
And be like conservative white women who are like married to a black man. And this is why white women love their black sons and hate their black daughters. Black sons give...
Actually, I mean, the sons turn out to be Derek Jeter, and the daughters turn out to be like Centoya Browns and shit. Like, guys, we've seen this on a ton of occasions with the daughters. There's oh man, there was a story. It was covered on that chapter where the daughter was mixed. The father died. They had bread, right? The father was black and the mother was white. And the mom, and she actually ended up killing her mom to take the bread. It was insane, but it's a reason why I'm like, yo, for as much as I really enjoyed digging out white chicks, like, throughout the course of my life, I gotta say, super glad I didn't get any pregnant, to my knowledge. Gotta definitely throw out that caveat. Pop up with a freaking little, paper bag colored baby eventually, like I'm saying, like, oh wait, well, yeah, you smashed my mom out in California or Texas or Florida or wherever the hell you been, like, oh shit. So gotta leave that caveat out there. But yeah, for the most part, like, yeah, I'm glad that I am completely unaware of any mixed lives that I may or may not have brought into the world, because holy Jesus, the psychological situation going on with a lot of these folks and individuals, man, it kind of makes you wonder if it's even fucking worth it. Like, they be fun, but shit, I mean, like, at what cost?
Give you access to the patriarchy, to give you power, whereas black daughters don't. White women love...
You know what? I mean, like, once again, history is a funny and fickle bitch that does not always operate with our narratives, okay? And it depends on, like, once again, it goes super deep, particularly as a descendant, right? When it comes to slavery and Massa making people and the like. Massa made a few slaves himself. I remind you of the story of Catch Freeman. So he's like, yeah, you're like he's like, oh, wait, when he sold the Massa the script, he was like, yeah, you're like a son to me, except I would never sleep with your jungle bunny mama. So guys, With that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff, if you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like on the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage. And speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, man. Like, this is pretty ridiculous, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not 100% off. You know what I'm saying? There are power dynamics, there are psychological components to such relationships, but guess what, guys? Guess what? There's psychological and subconscious components to literally every relationship. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.